Aiming for the unveiling of a monument to the MV Christena disaster, construction is proceeding at pace just south of the National Museum near the former location of the St. Kitts Ferry Pier. On 1st August 1970, the MV Christena capsized near Nag's Head as it entered the Narrows about 40 minutes after it left Basseterre. It is said over 300 persons were on board and 233 persons, including children, died in the tragedy. It remains the largest maritime disaster in the Federation to this day. With consistent calls over the years to have a commemoration monument on St. Kitts, as exists on Nevis, Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris made a commitment on the 50th anniversary in 2020 to have a monument constructed on St. Kitts to honor the lives that were lost. Executive Director Phyllis Percival Godet of the St. Christopher National Trust talks to SKN Newsline about the monument.
So we now see in the background that the construction has begun of this monument to honor the lives of those persons who were lost in the disaster, and to remember those who survived and their contribution throughout the years. And so the monument has begun, the construction. It was designed by Mr. Calvin Pemberton, and it's being constructed by Russ Construction. And so we are hoping that the construction will be completed in time to unveil it for the 1st of August this year. The design is out there. It can be found on the St. Christopher National Trust Facebook page, and so you could see the concept behind it and how it will look when it's completed. And so we're very excited that after 50 years, we now will have a monument in St. Kitts that would, honor the lives of those persons who perished during that, tragic event. Now, it being constructed here on the old Treasury building apron is no mistake, because persons would have known that the pier was right here. So where I'm standing would have probably been the pier, and the boat docked and left here all the time. So this was really where the last strip for that boat left from. And so we thought it fitting to have the monument erected here, because there were other sites that were considered, but this seemed the most fitting place for it.
According to the design concept by architect Calvin Pemberton, the 20-foot tall monument will be adorned with ornamental work resembling a sacred space that honors the dead and acts in service of the living. Images on the ornament will include photographs of the Christena, a map of the Narrows across the two islands, as well as clasped hands and nautical themes. Glenn Barth reporting for SKN Newsline.